Today we will take a closer look at the microphone system that you can hear right now, which is the Hollyland Lark Max. It's also this one that I have in my hands right now, and we will basically just take a closer look at it. We will hear at the sound quality. We will also compare it to the DJI mic, and in the end we will decide, is it worth spending almost 300 bucks on a microphone system like this, or are cheaper alternatives also worth getting? Let's get started. Hey, what is up everybody? In case you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Julian. I'm the creator of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro. And just a very quick thing before we get started, we're just about to launch a completely new program called Smartphone Agency. On January 7th, there will be a live webinar where we will reveal this program to the entire world. And just a very quick spoiler, we will basically show you how you can take the smartphone that you have in your pockets, doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or an Android phone, and we will show you step by step how you can make money creating content with just your smartphone. So in case that's interesting to you, make sure you check out the first link below that like button. All right, but coming back to the video, today we will take a closer look at the Hollyland Lark Max system. We will check out like what you get inside of the box, and throughout this entire video you will always see like, is the current sound coming from the Hollyland Lark Max? Is it coming from the DJI mic? And just as a comparison, I'm also recording the sound with my shotgun microphone that I'm mostly using when I'm recording videos like this. And this is the Rode NTG3 recorded directly into my camera via XLR. And just so that you can hear a comparison between all the different microphone systems, and just so that you know, this microphone up here, just the microphone itself without any add-ons, is over $600. And just so that you know, I'm not an audio engineer, so this won't be like the most scientific review ever. Basically what I want to show you is just like, how are the different microphones sounding and how can you use them, and are they actually a great tool that you might have in your toolkit or that you could use or not. This is basically what I want to show you. So if you decide to order the Hollyland Lark Max, this is the carrying case that you get. It's a bit bigger than the charging case itself, but also not too bad. And the cool thing is it of course, you know, holds the charging case very nicely, but on top here you also get plenty of add-ons. So let's just check them out, what you get, because there are actually quite some add-ons that you get. So let's just see what you get. So first up, you get two wind protectors. You get two dead cats that you can put on the top here, and this is especially important like whenever you're filming outside to get rid of any wind noises. Besides that, you do also get a USB Type-C cable that you can use to plug in directly into your Android phone or also into the new iPhone 15s, for example. I have also tried that, works perfectly fine, no problem. You also get a regular cable that you can connect your camera with. So this is, I think this is a TRS, not the TRRS. I'm not like 100% sure, but basically you will just connect one part of this to the receiver and then the second part into your camera, and then you will get, you know, a live transmission of this microphone over here. Then you also get a lightning cable. You can use that to, you know, connect an older iPhone. And then last but not least, you also get a regular USB Type A to USB Type C that you can use to charge this entire case right here. And talking about the case, this is something that I really like, and I always like to call this the AirPod system. And basically all the time you open this up, you can also see like, okay, how full is the entire case and how full is the transmitter, how full is the charger. And currently everything is at 100%. So I basically have like, I guess over 22 hours that I can get out of them. I guess when it comes to the continuous recording time, you can get up to 7.5 hours, which is still very, very long because you will have to be recording like for 7.5 hours straight. And if you put it into the case, then it will always be charged. So like basically whenever you close this and put it out again, you will get it back fully charged as long as you keep it long enough into the case. The cool thing with the Hollyland Lark Max that I also like about the DJI mic that I have right here is that you not only get one microphone, but you actually get two microphones. So basically this opens up tons of possibilities. Like you can not only record one person at the same time, but you can actually record an interview or two people talking with each other at the same time. And both of these files can be stored directly on the microphone itself. So the transmitter does have built-in storage, so you can record, I guess, several hours. I'm not quite sure like how many hours, I guess 14 hours and 8 gigabytes if I remember that correctly. But overall, like for an entire shooting day, you will be good to go. And you can of course also, you know, both transmitters will be connected to the receiver, and then also in your camera or in your smartphone, for example, if you connect that, you will also get high quality audio from both of the microphones, which is just really cool. When it comes to the menu on the receiver, you know, it's basically very intuitive, very easy to use. Like if you're only using one microphone, then you will will also see only one microphone. You can change the gain, so if it's too loud you can bring it up, no, you can bring it down, and vice versa. And you will also see like live, like how high are the levels, like is it clipping, is it good, is it not good. You can also plug in some microphones, so you can also monitor your audio directly from the Hollyland. You don't have to connect it to your camera. Maybe your camera doesn't even have that. Or also if you're recording on your smartphone and you don't have like any option, that's very cool because you can plug in your headphones directly here and then you will be able to monitor the audio. When it comes to a comparison between the Hollyland Lark Max and the DJI Mic, I feel like they are very, very similar in most of the categories. I have not checked, to be honest, like the battery life on the DJI Mic, but from like half a year of using that, I can tell you like battery life is never the issue. I never had any issues with that. Also, when it comes to the menu and so on, I feel like they are very, very similar. And when it comes to the audio quality, the sound quality, I guess by now you do have a pretty good estimate and a pretty good overview of like how the different mics are sounding. For me personally, I feel like they are very similar, but to be honest, I do prefer the sound of the Hollyland Lark Max just a little bit. I feel like the sound is just a bit richer and fuller. Like I said before, I'm not an audio engineer. I cannot explain like in depth like what's the difference there, but for me personally, listening back to the audio files on good headphones, I feel like, you know, the sound of the Hollyland just is a bit better. One thing that I do actually prefer on the DJI Mic is the system that they have, like connecting it via USB Type-C, for example, to your smartphone, or also changing that out to the port to a lightning adapter or just to a regular mount. I do prefer that a bit over the Lark Max. You know, it's just a minor thing, but having that on your iPhone here, for example, and having that plugged in directly, it's just a nicer way compared to, you know, having to use a cable like this. It's not a big deal, but I do prefer that system a bit when it comes to the mounting ways compared to the Hollyland Lark Max. So in theory, the Hollyland Lark Max wireless microphone system does have a range of up to 250 meters. And to be honest, I have not tested it in that crazy way. I have been using this for real shoots and I had not had any issues with the connection at all. And to be honest, this also brings me to the conclusion and to the, you know, final thoughts, like should you get this microphone system or the DJI Mic? And to be honest, with the DJI Mic, I really like using that. Before I got the Lark Max, like this has been my go-to. The only negative things that I had with this microphone system with the DJI is that it is very unreliable. And especially if you're using that for professional shoots, if you're on paid gigs, you know, and you're filming with like a CEO or something and you have to tell him like, well, the audio has not been working properly, like could we do that again? It's just not a good way to, you know, interact with your clients. So I know there is a backup way, like recording directly into the microphone like I'm doing right now. You can always do that, and I had not had any issues doing it that way. But to be honest, like for a microphone system that's plus 200 euros, and both of them are, I do expect a bit more reliability, to be honest. And another thing is with the DJI Mic, this is already the second version that I had because the first one that we got broke completely, like it was not working at all anymore. The Lark Max, on the other hand, does have a bit better sound quality in my opinion. It is more reliable, and when it comes to the costs, like they are pretty much the same. So if I would have to get only one of them at the moment, I would be going for the Hollyland Lark Max. So if you want to check out the microphone for yourself, I will be linking it down below. And in case you have not seen the video where I'm showing you how the Blackmagic video app is working on your iPhone, then click this video over there.